Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Chicago Cubs. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you, taking a look at today's starter who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Singy.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself out there, Boog, and normally he's got that fastball popping the catcher's mitt and the slider darting, but lately hasn't had great command. A couple of good innings might be all it takes to get him back on track.
First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Cade Horton. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Ready to go? Nolan Schanuel getting ready to hit.
The first baseman, number 18, Nolan Schanuel.
And we're underway. That one finds the zone. That is strike two.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. One down. Let's take a look at our lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Jorge Soler.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Mike Trout, the next to hit, takes outside. Horton was superb the last time on the hill, tossing a shutout. And
That's
another ball.
That complete game shutout in his last start is so rare nowadays, Boog. In 1983, that happened 180 times across MLB. In 2023, there were only 21. Not a lot of pitchers who can do what he did.
Just underway here from Wrigley. And that skips into dirt. And that's outside. It is ball four, and he's on base.
Batting third, the shortstop, Zach Neto.
So man aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Hey!
0-1. Way inside. There's a 1-1. There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Way high there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Good job to fight that one off. Got him swinging, and there's 2 away.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Here's Joe Adele. And that is out of play. Horton, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. Trapped the runner at first with 2 gone. Ball. Outside low, 2-2. Got him. Out number 3. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field and getting the start for the Angels, Yusei Kikuchi. What do we have on him?
At his last start, couldn't carry his warm-ups in the bullpen out to the mound. Couldn't get out of the first inning. Very frustrating for this guy. But today, he's focused on having a quality start and pitching his team to a win.
Here's Nico Warner. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Fastball is outside. Out to short, Neto. Fires over to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup.
3,
Chris,
Allen.
this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And now it's Alex Bregman. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4, Pete.
At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
In there for strike 1. Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Brent.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Brent Rooker. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. The 1-0. Hey!
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 1 challenge left for them. Out to short, Neto. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
In the air to left center, Crow Armstrong in position, and there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 3, Josh.
Now the left fielder, Josh Lowe.
Ball, that's out.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Here's a 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. On the ground at first. Bush takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
The designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch is outside. Stays alive. The 1-2. And a ground ball to first. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 4, Christian.
Now the third baseman, Christian Moore. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Soler off of first with 2 away. Hey. The 1-1. Foul ball. That's outside.
That's out.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a drive, deep right field, way back there. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Here's a 2-2. Struck him out looking. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the friendly confines. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Aye.
Next one misses, and it's 1-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Got him looking. One gone here.
Batting sixth, the first baseman,
Michael Busch digs in now. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. The 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
0-2 now. Ball one there. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Dansby Swanson stands in. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting in, the pitcher, number 9.
Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That's a ball. The lefty to 1-0. Pulls that one foul. And a 1-1. Foul ball there. And that's down and away. Comes a 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Out towards left center. Low on the move. He's got it. And that is that. One hit, one left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. Ball. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That missed by a lot. Yeah, that's ball 2. Got him. Swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Nolan Shanuel will hit next.
Hey!
Top of the third, no score.
That's a ball. Ball, that's out.
Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. Payoff pitch. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's Mike Trout. Walked his first time. And he takes a strike. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that just misses.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here at Wrigley Field, it's still early, Singy, but looking like a bounce-back game so far.
Yeah, he's got a different presence today out there, like he came in with something to prove.
Moises Ballesteros, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And that drops in for a strike. Got him swinging for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Number 2, second baseman.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Horner, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Slapped foul. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Tosses to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, number 3, Alex.
Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Hey, whatever works, right?
Up
Doesn't have to be
next for the
impressive.
Cubs,
Pitch was
the
away,
center
so he
fielder,
definitely
number
pulled
4,
off it there.
Pete.
Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete, no score. Start of the 4th, so in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. First pitch, and he just misses.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Aye.
Here's a 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Here's a big power threat. Joe Adele. He's 0 for 1.
Joe Adele.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 0-1. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And ball 1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ball one there. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Angels go quietly there. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Back here at Wrigley Field, Will Siggy off to a nice start here in this game. He was getting shelled in recent appearances, but today keeping these hitters on their heels.
Yeah, it's a different tempo, and he's getting different results. This is the type of performance they've been waiting on.
Rooker batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Fastball for a strike. That one not close. 2-2. That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
The left fielder, Suzuki.
Here's the left fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Went down on strikes his first time through. Way inside, gets out of the way.
On the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Late swing fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 now. Fastball
Yep, that
is
ball went
outside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's there. He's got it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman,
Michael Busch now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball in.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. The 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. And the Cubs are down in order. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Hasn't given up any runs yet, so we might as well stick to the plan.
Fouled off down the right side. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Christian Moore getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ball, that's inside.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. 1-2 now. Outside corner, got him looking. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Amaya stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the dirt, and the count 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Moises
Ballesteros will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time.
That's out.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Brent Suter, the left-hander, up and throwing. Stevenson getting cranked up as well. Inside, just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And a strike on the outside edge. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2-2 down. On the ground. Play made. That ends the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Back here at the friendly confines. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Oswald Peraza, the next to hit.
The second baseman, Oswald Peraza.
And delivers outside. Foul ball there. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 1-2. That one is upstairs. On the ground to short. Not in time.
No,
he's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Go ahead run on base. Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. The Halos with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Late swing, foul to the left.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stand on the double play right here. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. One out man at first. Here's Trout. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
That kicks the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate, stand on that double play.
Ball to strike, the pitch. This to third, and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third, save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
And down to shortstop, Zach Neto. Swinging a foul out of play.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Check swing went around, and it's 0-2. Two on, one out. And that's a little high. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. So they're now out of challenges. And a 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. At third, Trapp at first, one gone. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Joe Adell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air, right field. Rooker gets under it, brings it in. Runner tags from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 7, Joe Adell.
So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Joe Adell. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a foul ball.
Ball one.
The 1-1.
That's ball two.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The catcher, number 14.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Now he breaks his bat. And that's a foul ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. That one well upstairs. 3-1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, number 3, Josh.
Now a chance for Josh Lowe. Tap foul at the plate. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Next offering is outside. In the air, left field. Suzuki under it. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Angels lead it 1-0. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now
Angels,
for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brent Suter. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Stepping in, Nico Horner. He's grounded out a couple of times. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Kirby Yates getting loose out there. Joyce also throwing. Yoan. That's the 3rd. Moore. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, 3rd baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Alex Bregman. 1 for 2. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. A base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brent Suter is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Robert
Angels,
Stevenson
number
will take
24,
over here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So This is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Digging in, Brent Rooker. Yeah, that's fouled off. Armstrong leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. That one missed. On the outside corner, got him looking. Cubs lead 1. They're down 1-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Webb. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. And now the DH, Jorge Soler.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The 1-0. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Jorge Soler goes deep, his 2nd of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now the third baseman, Christian Moore, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Webb, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That one way inside. The 1-2. Swings through it for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Peraza at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Big swing and a miss.
Feels like a changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Into center. And it drops in. And that's a one-out single.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Nolan Shotwell. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Up the middle, corner, over to Swanson. He turns it. What a double play that was. Getting over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Kirby Yates.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-1. Just missed.
Outside.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now it's going to be Michael Busch. This one popped up. Neto settles under this one. 2 away down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swings and misses. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Cubs are down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. We go to the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
Mike.
Shelby Miller gets the call from the pen.
And he comes on here for the first time this season. And I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that. So we'll see how he settles in.
Foul ball. Miller, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Strike 2.
I think it's the deception, his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable when you only see him once. Other times he has success.
Got it. One away.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Neto, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights-out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is. Stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging. Coming out of the bullpen for a beat.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
In the air, right field. Rooker on his way over, reaching for it, makes the catch. Angels held in check. They're up 2-0. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya.
That's off
That's
the
inside.
inside edge. And that's ball one. Action in the Angels bullpen. Drew Pomeranz, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Joyce, the right-hander, loosening up as well. That's to third, but it kicks foul. Yates, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. One down. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. And just like that, they're within a run. These fans are really excited right now.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Moises Ballesteros, the next Cub to hit.
You just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. One away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
And up next for Chicago, Nico Horner. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. This ball's chopped to the ground. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, number 3.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kirby Yates gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
new pitcher in the game for the Angels, Ben Joyce.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So up next for Chicago, Alex Bregman. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Pitching for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The Angels trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped in the air, left field, and that'll do it. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. Through 8 full, you're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. We go to the 9th. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Fastball for a strike. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. In the air to left center. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Now it's going to be Josh Lowe. 0 for 3 in this one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Ball inside. Nope.
Here's a 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Just misses with that one.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter,
Jorge Soler now at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Check swing called strike, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the ninth. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fastball is outside. And they'll do it again. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he went around. Angels go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Drew Pomeranz. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
One-run game, bottom 9. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. Inside, almost got him. That's down and in.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Brent.
And next for the Cubs, Brent Rooker.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Runner takes off, misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
The Halos trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Fastball for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. You get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Tying run at second base. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Inside. 3 balls and a strike.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
So the tying run is second. And that one off the inside edge. He walked him. And now the winning run is on base. High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Double steal. That's it for a strike. Double steal.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. All loaded up. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
They need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The winning run on second base. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
So up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson, 1 for 3.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one hammered left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And he makes the play on the warning track. Runner tags from third. The run scores from third. And they tied it in the bottom of the ninth.
Wow, pretty amazing. That only ended up being a sac fly. So much excitement and a great effort out there to take on the wall as he hauled it in. And for the batter, could have easily been a double or even a triple. But you know what? He'll take the sac fly RBI.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Drew Pomeranz departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. A new arm into the game, the righty Chase Silseth. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. He's already homered here in this one. The Angels trying to keep this a 2-2 game. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that's outside. Late swing, fouled off. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
On to extra innings. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore. And that is out of play. And it's second. And fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tags at second to third.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman, Oswald.
Angels making a move for a pinch hitter, Yoan Moncada.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Substitution now at third. Pinch running for the Angels, Bryce Teodosio. Getting some more speed on the bases. Yoan Moncada. in the box now. Take strike one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The Halos with the go-ahead run at third. And here in extra innings. Swings through that one for strike two.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
One away with a runner at third here in extra innings. And that one upstairs. Good eye right there. One away with a runner at third. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And ball four, two aboard.
Take your base.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
On the corner for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
2 on, 1 out. And it's even up. Pitch gets away. And he's in to score a wild pitch. They take the lead.
Boog, I got to think he was trying to make the perfect pitch right there with the go-ahead run on third. But this is what can happen when you try to do a little too much with the baseball. That's a brutal way to give him the lead if you're on the mound.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Shelby Miller out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Phil Maton.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. No advance, though. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Daniel Palencia, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Two now. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. The throw in.
Well done. Drives in the run. A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP or something. And then instantly transitions into a base runner. Great hustle to get all the way around to third.
One down, runner at third. And now batting, Mike Trout. Outfield deep. One away, runners at first and third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Ball, that's out.
Missed inside with the curve.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. And it's off the wall. One run across. Here comes Trout flying around third. Ball comes home and he's dead at the plate.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
Joe Adele getting ready to hit. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Two outs and a runner at third. Here are the top half of the 10th. Ball one. Here's a 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Neto on third with 2 out. That one way outside, and that's ball 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. Angels 5 and the Cubs 2. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago.
Now pitching for
back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Jordan Romano. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Kyron Paris comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. Leading off, Moises Ballesteros. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Ballesteros.
2-1. High fly ball right field. Adele settles under it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away. Back to the top of the order now. Nico Horner will hit next. 0 for 4 with 4 groundouts. Misses inside. Ball 1. The Angels trying to close out a 3-run lead, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Runner on at third, 1 gone. And that's downstairs and outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The 2-2 on the way. And that's down and away. Shanuel. He takes it on his own. Cubbies with only 1 out left.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman number 3.
Dangerous hitter at the plate, and Alex Bregman. First pitch way inside, a fastball. And the 1-0.
Ball inside.
Runner at third, 2 away. And now 2-1. Just missed.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Now. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. This could end it. High fly ball lifted into air right field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.